Hey, what's up, everybody? As you see, I'm going to watch a little bit of rest of NXT before we end up getting started. There. Yeah, so we're going to at least try to get this pre-recorded episode of After Dark Special Edition out the ground too. So hopefully I can do that. Yeah, just I have to end up deleting some stuff over the past couple of days. So hopefully ain't no problems with it now. And since we got like a few minutes until this is over, y'all get to hear a little bit of what's going on in the background with NXT. Just give me a moment. I will be right back. Right there. He's done, man. Man into that chop of the beautiful down right there. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. Here we go. Here we go. He was able to connect, and that could be the bitter end to the dream of Trick Williams. 7 seconds from Pete Dunne. Till next week, he'll come face to face with Ethan Page. October 1st, have his championship opportunity. The referee right over Trick screaming. Trick somehow pushing himself up with a half second, and then his body's collapsed. God is going to have to separate Trick Williams from his senses in order for him to stay down. You know how you do that, Brooke? You swing that steel chair. Beat on that man. Beat on it until you can't beat on it anymore. That's how you do it, man. Oh. Trick turning it around. And you got to think that the ropes were there. Trick would be out. But Trick is standing. He is down. Dunn now has to remember everything he said about Trick Williams. All that grit. Okay, we're back. So, like I said, y'all probably... Oh, he hit his move. Well, Ethan Page ended up attacking them both. Never seen anybody get up that quick. That's interesting. Yeah, do what you can. Uh-oh. Ooh. Right on the sign. And you, of course, you hear the holy S. Holy crap. Just put it like that. Holy crap. Just say that. Yeah, no, I needed something to drink. Get that out the way. But the action is legitimately spilling into the NXT universe. It's called taking it to the street right here. It's last man standing. Oh my God, Booker. Let's see, can I? Okay, that's cleared. Before they ended in a draw. Who's going to Chicago? He's teetering. You know what? This could have been a perfect opportunity if Sheamus wanted to get in. She could have entered in this. Uh-oh. Let's go draw. This is going to be a draw. Watch. Yeah, holy crap. The head advance all right, holy crap. It's going to end up being a draw, which is fine by me. Well, it wouldn't be like a triple threat match. Oh, wait a minute.
Nathan Page.
Referee's at 8. The referee restarted, but now Ethan Page, the NXT champion, is screaming at Pete Dunne. He's screaming at Trick. The referee's at 7. Referee is at 8. Trick trying to get to his feet.
Oh, that's funny. Ethan Page. Oh, well, it's Trick Williams and Ethan Page for October 1st. But that was funny. Ethan Page tried to take him down. Back body drop right on the table. Wow.
Williams is headed to Chicago. Ethan Page tried his best to get Pete Dunne to rally. He couldn't do it. And again, at the last possible second, Trick Williams got to his feet. This was some of the action. These guys were all over the place. This is what I was talking about.
Bam. All that candy on the floor.
Gave himself the opportunity, and it's now Trick Williams heading to Chicago.
Well, I will see you next week, and let me know if you need anything. Great, thank you so much. All right, bye. So, who was that? CM Punk. He's coming to NXT next week.
Whoa, I thought he wasn't coming till Chicago.
Right, obviously he'll be there, but he said he has something very special in mind for Chicago, and he wants to announce it on NXT next week. Wow.
Oh?
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you heard that, Booker, but look at this. CM Punk is going to be in the
That's interesting.
in NXT next Tuesday. And speaking of which, it's now Ethan Page we know who's going to sign the contract, pen to paper with Trick Williams. It's going down next week live here on the USA and Los Angeles. The women's champion.
Yeah, they happened at that CW premiere.
As they will meet one-on-one on
Can you
the
blame them?
in Chicago. And speaking of which, it's 3 weeks from tonight. Trick Page for the NXT title in Chicago.
And he still got his glasses on after all that.
Get whooped in the Windy City.
Oh, that's funny.
You already know who the GOAT is.
Oh, they're showing the Bray Wyatt special on after this little SmackDown preview, like
All eyes are on what happens next.
okay, if I end up getting sidetracked during this show, I will apologize in ahead of time. I'm just now going to turn it to the Ooh, I didn't mean to get that to the head. Oh wow, okay. Brewers are winning. So let me put that on pause. Let's get this show started, and here we go. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO After Dark. This is a special edition. The reason, because normally I would do like After Dark on Wednesdays, but I decided just to do it today because of the announcement. If y'all saw the video that was posted up earlier today about, this little comment that y'all can read on the who's watching the pre-recorded episode. I know the people on live can't read it, but I will read it to y'all. Milwaukee pursuing a WWE pay-per-view event, Money in the Bank. As you know, there was rumors about them like trying to go for a Royal Rumble sometime, like maybe starting in the earliest they probably will do that Royal Rumble will be like 2026, but the latest could be whenever. But just a sec. But yeah, just got this. Did he drop it? Oh, he caught it. Nice. But anyways, yeah, I got this news. I was reading my just looking at my email before we went to if y'all seen another video that I posted up on YouTube, which was about the movie review of Beetlejuice. So get a chance, check that out. Anyway, so for those who's watching on the pre-recorded, will get to see the whole article. Well, Because Milwaukee had recently, got USA Wrestling Junior National Duels for the next 4 years. So, yeah, they recently got that done. I know they was going to do it next year, but I didn't know they locked it up for the next 4 years. So, that was kind of new to me. So, something different for people, to see. Now we got Sports Milwaukee is putting together a bid for WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view event for next year. So it's selected the event will take place at Pfizer Forum. If y'all seen like the one they did in Toronto, which they had I think they had Friday night. I think they had Friday Night SmackDown there. Of course, they had Money in the Bank. Then I think they had NXT Heatwave, I believe, that was going on in Toronto. So if they do something big like that for like a 3-day event, especially like in the summertime like this, it would be huge. So I think this will benefit like everybody, especially especially people in Chicago. Probably gonna want to drive up and visit and stuff like that. And we'll talk more about this like in a second, but sorry, just needed a sippy sip. But the last big old PLE event that we have, I don't know why they still calling it pay-per-view, but it's actually a PLE event because WWE's don't do pay-per-view anymore. They do premium level event. Well, it's the same thing as a pay-per-view for them, but they just call it PLE just to make it, more special. And then plus, they only, show like that, the PLE events exclusively, excuse me, they don't show it exclusively on Peacock, which I know they're going to do this year and the rest of next year. They're gonna do that and it end up, being because I think after next year is gonna be they're gonna show all of it on Netflix, I believe. So that's what's going on with that. But back to this. If y'all didn't know, like some of the news that was talked about earlier this year about WWE in Milwaukee, they had like some of their city officials was at WrestleMania in Philadelphia this past April. I guess to talk about Apostle maybe hosting a Royal Rumble, but also what it was saying on here that it was like a very long time ago they was like trying to promote maybe hosting SummerSlam, and the thing was some of us were like trying to hype it up, but this was like a long time ago. This was before our mayor was like in office and we had a different mayor. Like we was like really like pushing for it, and finally we have a mayor that want to see some things happening in the city, like something big and have like some revenue. So and especially what they showed with the Republican National Convention, that was pretty huge for the city. Pretty cool. So we was hoping like big things will come in the future. So I did wrote to the mayor about that a long time ago, and that's what they were saying. They were seeing like how the Republican National Convention was going to go, and it seems like it's a success. And yes, make plans for future events. Like you see, what I was just talking about, they hosting like the USA Wrestling Juniors event for the next 4 years. Will be at the Braves Center here in Milwaukee. So I'm gonna read more information about this. The planned Money in the Bank bid comes earlier than when officials had previously expected to pursue a WWE event. Milwaukee has hosted only 2 pay-per-view events since 2012, which include Elimination Chamber that year, which I was at, and Fastlane in 2017, which I was at. So both took place at the former, Bradley Center. The hope for Sports Milwaukee is that if awarded this event, Milwaukee could land a bigger pay-per-view down the road, which is premium level event. I don't know why they still calling it pay-per-view, but then again, in a way, I can't blame them. So why not? So
Transaction issue.
who was that? The sports director was saying something likes of what was it? We hope this will open the door for SummerSlam or Royal Rumble in the near future. So yeah, that would be huge. Cities across the country, of course, have been pushing to host WWE events because of tourism dollars they can generate. Um, of course, like I said, like with the
Speak with the representative.
people that was like showing up for the city official was showing up for the WrestleMania and just saw how good it did. Well, they were saying for WrestleMania 40 broke previous event attendance records by 78%.
Claims and disputes.
With 145,298 fans in attendance over 2 nights at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, which was the main tourism driver for the city. Yep, and of course, they mentioned that we're going to be hosting SmackDown in November 15th, and previous hosted the one that was in March.
Dispute.
Which ain't nothing new, but how big it is for like the city to have like some events like that, it would really help a ton. Um, yeah, I think my tooth is like getting a little bit more better. So yeah, I have a problem with a tooth that's like broken. So end of the month, this one and another one that's over here somewhere that's broken will be taken out. So yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the real air when that happens. But anyway, like I said, it'd be big for tourism. Of course, who knows if a Brewers game might be going on that weekend too. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. Like I know there's gonna be a couple of hotels that are probably gonna be starting ground around that year, but it's not gonna be finished. So like I said, maybe somewhere around like 2027 if they decide do the Royal Rumble, because if they're gonna bid for like a premium level event, they may not give them a chance to do the Royal Rumble or something like that days later or anything like that. So like I said, right now we don't know where SummerSlam is going to be in 2025. Well, next year I should say. We already know where it's going to be in 2026, which will be in good catch. Which would be in Minneapolis for 2026. So the wife and I are going to plan on doing that. So can't wait for that. This would be like my second SummerSlam, and this would be her first. Most likely she's gonna be going because she has a friend in Minnesota, so it's all gonna work out perfectly. But anyways, if we get like either one of those events like SummerSlam, and they think it's SummerSlam is gonna be a little bit tricky because it could be a time Brewers could be playing like schedule it and stuff like that. And plus now you see they're doing like SummerSlam like last year? No, last year was like in July, which was a big of a shock. But this year they had it in early August, which is kind of seemed fair because then again they had two events, SummerSlam in Cleveland. Then they had Bash in Berlin recently, like not too long ago. Maybe like 2 weeks ago. They had that, but like I said, I know it'd be huge for anybody to host like big events or anything like that. But especially for like us, like Milwaukee, we're like an up and coming city. Like there's a lot of stuff like going around, like building and things like that, and a lot of stuff has changed since we have this new mayor. So I'm happy about that, and something finally is getting done here, like having like making it like a big attraction. Like this decade, we won a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks in 2021. Um, let's see what else. Like having some like hockey games, like NHL hockey game preseason games, happen at the Pfizer Forum for the past couple of years. Let's see. Of course, we get lucky, get like the random like final, no, like first round, second rounds of the ACAA tournament, in which we are going to have this March as well. So that'd be interesting to see what they're going to do if WWE end up having a show in March. Like besides any other pay per view that been happened in Milwaukee. We already know 2017 was the last time that Milwaukee had a pay-per-view here in Milwaukee, which was Fastlane, which is in March. But any other pay-per-view from like other companies, I don't know if any NWA had done something in the past. I'm not sure, but anybody else like WCW would be like the closest that have like hosted like a pay-per-view besides WWE. And I think it was like in 98 or 99, I believe, that they did a WCW pay-per-view here in Milwaukee. But otherwise not many companies and stuff haven't touched us like we haven't had a WWE no, not WWE, but TNA in Wisconsin in a long time. I think the last time we had like something going on with TNA was like in Racine. It was like a house show. Now I know that AEW is kind of new, but the attendance with that last week, it really did not do well in attendance wise. But as some people pointed out, bad promotion, bad promoting it. Like how you gonna promote it like a month before the event, and you need to do it like at least like maybe 2 months ahead or 3 months ahead or something like that. Just let people know what's going on so they can be prepared and save and stuff like that, and they won't have to make plans on other things. So that's probably with a person that probably will deal with that, be like, okay, I had something else going on, now I can't even go to that. So yeah, it's just like they just need to book better. They really do. But it's like, I know I'm going to constantly repeat myself, but this will be huge if it happens. Like I said, maybe like if you want to call it like a big pay-per-view that ever happened here in Milwaukee, will be King of the Ring. The 1996, in the year that Austin 316 was born. So that's a huge thing. But they had like some big moments like at the county stadium and things like that. But yeah, just a normal, Raw, SmackDown, and things like that. And like even before, they had Raw and stuff like that, they had like, typical little house shows and stuff like that. Not nothing, big that, that's on TV or whatever. But anyway, so like I said, this would be huge and be interesting, and hopefully, Milwaukee wins the bid, and it'll be a big thing for for the city and things like that. And hopefully, more will continue. And because some people get sick and tired of like seeing places go like to these big cities and stuff, like host like big events, and it's like we need it too. um yeah, like this other article was explaining, the last time they ever held a PLE or a pay-per-view was Fastlane March 2017. Of course, Barley Center is no longer there. It's filled with, it's going to be like another venue that's going to be there, which is going to be done by the end of next year. And it could be opportunity for like other like wrestling promotions like TNA, if they want to host like an event there. There they go. Have like room for like 800 people to pack that place in. There you go. Just saying, something that would probably help. So but yeah, like I said, this would be huge, and hopefully they get through unbid. And if it means like missing out on a Royal Rumble, maybe having it in 2026, which is fine. Um, like I said, maybe like Royal Rumble in 2027. That would be cool. Have like one, big paper, big pit, premium live event. I don't know why I kept on saying premium level event, but it's premium live event. So yeah, I gotta, remember saying that. I know, yeah, my dream match has been ruined. The open challenge that Jordan Grace had was against Soruka. What a way to ruin my dream match. Let's see. There was something that I was looking on here that I wanted to read, and I'm not sure what it was. So I just can't like express it enough that like this would be like huge for um like Elimination Chamber. They was made it to like a big deal and stuff. Although at that time pay-per-views was always on Sundays, but now they have most of it on like Saturdays, which is always cool. Let's see. Yeah, Pro Wrestling Illustrated announced their top 500. Not gonna read that because that's just like their opinion, or wherever they, whatever. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this one of the things they was talking about yesterday. It was like a lot of rumors and stuff about Kiana James was taken off of the roster. So I don't know if they're gonna push her back down or wherever the case is. So WWE quiet releasing stars has seemingly become more common than the mass budget cuts in years prior. Presumably attempt to draw less negative attention that of course, Kiana James was moved from the active roster page. Speculate that might have quietly released, which I don't believe that. And PW Insiderly has updated the original report and hinted that a severe injury, likely the cause of her to move on WWE's website. They are now confirmed that this is the case. So she suffered a leg injury that will likely keep her silent up to 6 months. Oh wow, okay. Yep. So at least now we know, like, well, you can take this to the grain of salt. If you believe it, believe it. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, now we know that it's possibly an injury. It's not like anything, major. Which is, good news. Well, not good news that she's injured, but good news that she didn't, get let go. Um, let's see. It really wasn't like, you know, big news and stuff like that. And like I said, we already reviewed talking about the All Out pay-per-view, and this coming Friday, TNA got their pay-per-view Victory Road. So sometime Thursday we're gonna talk about that. Just give my preview of what I think, like who's gonna win their matches and who's not. So yeah, watch out for that. Let's see. Yeah, y'all probably can't wait for that docu series of Vince McMahon. I can't wait either. It's gonna be late this month, and it's gonna be interesting to see, who's gonna be on there, who they gonna be talking to who. But they're gonna be talking to Vince McMahon, but it's like who else they gonna be talking to? Natalia returns to WWE Raw, so I'm glad she returned, and hey, victory of her hometown, so that's pretty cool. If y'all saw Raw last night. Oh yeah, and plus the news that everybody knows about, that they mentioned on Raw, that they're gonna go back to the 2-hour format within the next starting like October for their final Raw for USA will be December 30th. I'm sorry, I don't know why I got November for it. It was gonna be December 30th, which will be last time that Raw will be on USA, and at that point on, it'll be USA will be fully having SmackDown, and it will be 3 hours. So that situation there, they couldn't work out a deal with NBC, and like NBC was willing to take SmackDown, but they wanted to take both Raw and SmackDown or NXT. So they had to do something, and so they decided try to see where they can work with other places like NXT, going to the CW network, which is local TV. So which is a good for them. But I know some people are not going to be able to see a SmackDown, since there's people that don't have cable because they probably sick of the tired of the increase of prices and stuff like that, which I can understand, and why not? So this will be interesting. So Raw is gonna be on Netflix on the first week of January, and we're just gonna see how everything goes and stuff. And this rumor, I don't know if I want to laugh at it or wherever the case may be, but after Fox is losing the deal with with WWE for having SmackDown, which the funny thing, they said they still want to be in the wrestling business. So it's rumored that, as you can see, AEW may be signing a TV deal with Fox. Also, they're gonna still sign with Warner Bros. Discovery. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this new show, or wherever the case may be, or where they do that deal with Fox. I have no idea. So as reports continue to emerge, that new media rights deal between AEW and Warner Bros. Discovery is only a matter of time. And let's see, originally confirming that he has yet to put the pen to paper. Now, rumors are swirling that a new deal might not be as exclusive as many had assumed, with the promotion the name AEW Shockwave. Some wonder if AEW could be filling a wrestling slot that WWE once held on Fox Network. If that's what they're gonna do with if they're gonna fill that Friday spot, let's just say, for example, then what they're gonna do with it's like what they're gonna do with Rampage if they do that. But I can see them probably trying to do like a Monday, since Raw will be on Netflix in January's, and people probably, there are some people that don't even like Netflix. I get the reason why, and I understand it too. So I'm not even like shocked about it. So let's see. Sources say AEW has been in talks with Fox. Fox refused to comment officially. Andrew Zarian reported that Fox liked the ad revenue that WWE SmackDown was bringing in on Friday nights, but the show itself was too expensive. Wow. And that a cheaper wrestling property wasn't just to the network. That said, there is no official word wherever there is any type, what kind of deal, or the prospects of a deal, or even if AEW and WB are agreeing on a non-exclusive contract is feasible. When AEW initially brought Collision to Warner Bros. Discovery exclusively, it was a sticking point and was cited as the reason for shuttering the AEW Dark and AEW Dark Elevation YouTube shows. Well, it exclusively runs until the end of 2024. Interesting. So that probably means they can like do something in 2025 if if AEW decides do an agreement with Fox or something like that. Maybe they can still work with something with the CW, not CW, but Fox, and maybe work some way AEW. Like, who knows? Let's see. Fox doesn't just have executive networks to offer. They got broadcasts like outlets like FS1. Oh, they run Tubi? I never knew that. And others are available for programming blocks. Let's see. WBD is already planning on rebranding parts of its True TV lineup as TNT Sports, indicating a plan to stay in the sports market despite losing the broadcast rights to the NBA, which will be interesting. I knew they was talking about something like that, but just never put the thought together of it. But hey, very interested. Oh, excuse me. I meant to try to like watch it or whatever, but just never had the opportunity to. So this is gonna be a crazy next few years, especially with with wrestling going on, of course, with new programming and stuff like that, especially 2025. So it seems like it's gonna be something big for AEW. Maybe some other like wrestling fans. You got the CW showing NXT and all that good stuff. Let's see. Let's see. There's really not much to talk about, like wrestling wise. So what we're gonna do? We're just gonna talk about a little bit of Bucks news before we end this show. A little bit of things that Dave was talking about that on here. Okay, yeah. So this is what I want to know. So a broadcast gets an intriguing update. So we don't know where the Bucks is gonna be, broadcasting on in the this coming season. So we don't know if they're gonna do like the thing with WMLW or wherever the case may be. We don't know. But let's see. Milwaukee Bucks fans are on the verge of a significant change in how they watch their team games. Recent reports indicate that Amazon is in the final stages of negotiation with Diamond Sports Group to screen non-nationally televised games of the Giannis Antetokounmpo led, the Bucks. Just say that. I hope not, because although we do have, but like seriously, this potential deal with fans to access these games through Amazon's platform, alongside the existing broadcast of Bucks games on Bally Sports Wisconsin. If finalized, the new service could launch in time for the upcoming NBA season, with fans expected to pay around $20 per month. That's crazy. That's crazy. And y'all saw my eyes on here, like kind of lit up. It was like, what? Like you gonna charge some people to watch, their local teams and whatever? This price is competitive with what many local viewers currently pay for the Bally Sports app, which is true. They can watch the Bally Sports app, and they also can watch it, on cable. So, but I guess the thing is like if you got like Bally's and you're already gonna be paying for it through like the local fees and stuff like that, and you get Bally's for free if you're like in like for us, like we got like the Brewers and Bucks, and of course in Valley Sports Wisconsin, and it's free. The app is free, so the ability to book games on Amazon will provide a value alternative to those who prefer streaming over traditional cable, which I can kind of understand. The Bucks will have 10 nationally televised games this season, including their opener against the Philadelphia 76ers. That will be on ESPN. For remaining 72 games, fans can choose between watching Bally Sports or the new Amazon service, ensuring continued coverage of those either to support the team. So I'm not liking this at all. I'd rather if it comes, on regular TV, like work something with WMLW, something like that. Because right now I do not like that, and no. I'm sorry, but no. Let's see. There is something else that I've just okay. Let me go back to the Bucks news. Of course, you already know the news. Giannis and Mariah did get married. This was I think it was like a week ago. So we already talked about that. So there's no need to blah 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 about it. ESPN reveals Milwaukee Bucks' major flaw to fix ahead of this upcoming season. And really, when it comes to ESPN, like some of the shows they do, and like I haven't watched First Take since like early this summer, and that was just because. But it's like I only watch sometimes I watch the the NBA show or whatever I forgot they call it. The NBA Today, that's what it is. Normally I'll watch that sometimes, but I haven't been watching it as of late because they just really like dogging the Bucks, and it's like it's not worth it. Let's see, because we already know last season it was the bench that was the problem. We knew the bench was a problem. We knew that for a while. So I'm trying to think of what other reason they could be talking about now. Okay. Let's see, of course, Gary Trent Jr., Leon Wright, Coach Toron, Prince. Create more competitive atmosphere, crucial for the postseason success. Yes, of course. Side defense support from the new recruits could provide a balanced approach, especially on a deep playoff run. Okay, what's the biggest flaw? Because the Bucks were well into the second apron under the rules of the collective bargaining agreement, they couldn't sign a free agent for more than a minimum contract, nor combine multiple players in a trade to supplement the roster. And Milwaukee's prior moves had depleted their future draft picks, leaving the team with just a 2031 second rounder to use in a trade. Wait, they have a 2031. If that's what they saying their weakness is, they won't be able to bring like big agents or anything like that. If that's the only weakness, then I'm not even concerned about that. I'm really not. Like, they made it seem like, that it was, like a travesty. Like, we knew that. Just a sad way, it's like we knew that already. Like, that's not nothing new. So I'm just gonna be looking at the current roster and stuff like that. I'm not like making any trades. I know I was supposed to do one for, they claimed, to go for Jordan Clarkson, but I'm not gonna do that one because I guess it really, like, I wouldn't say like it wouldn't make, like, what they did, they really didn't explain much of what was the trade was going to be. It really didn't make sense. It really didn't. So we're just gonna look at the roster and let's see. Of course, second apron and look at their picks. Okay, of course, their next pick is like 2026. The Pelicans have the right to swap, so they ain't gonna have no picks next year unless they made some drastic move and end up making a trade for somebody on the trade deadline. That's a possibility.
Apparently we're eating our dogs because we can't afford groceries.
Stupid orange melon head. Okay, so like I said, 2028 will be the next pick that we have, but Portland they have the rights to swap. Okay, if it's from like 15 through 30, let's see, if Portland has not conveyed a first round pick to Chicago by 2027 for Milwaukee's 2028 first round pick. So it's mainly like if the Portland gets Chicago's 2027 pick, and so for them it'll be like nice home run, Garrett Mitchell. But I said, what was all that going on last week? Like I said, watching a little bit of the Brewer game too. I think it's mainly that so it's like Portland and Chicago can switch, like if they don't switch, draft picks, Portland will just still like hold on to, the 2028 to swap with the Bucks. So they're probably gonna end up, doing that if, they don't have agreement with Chicago. Okay. Plus they got a 2030 first round pick that they can swap. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Then we got our 2031 first round and second round pick. And I think we can't trade our first round 2031 pick because we already did the swap for our 2030. So they was like some back-to-backs or something like that can't even work like that. So kind of a weird moment, but I don't get it. But let me go to Chicago, then add the third team in. Like, don't mind me. I'm not like doing any trades, but I'm just trying to see the scenario about the the trap picks and whatsoever. There we go. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this is really like lost me. Like, if Portland has not conveyed a first round pick to Chicago, oh, they had to end up giving Chicago a pick. So if they don't give Chicago their 2027 pick, they will end up giving up their 2028 pick, and that would be the Bucks. And I don't know how is that going to work. And it's like Portland already have like a first round pick, but yeah, this situation is just it's just really weird. It really is. Like hard to understand, but probably when the years come by or somebody, explain it more, they will talk about it. But yeah, it's just really weird and it just doesn't make sense. So I'm sorry, I just don't like these like rules and stuff like that. That just, don't even make any sense. But well, what more can we do? But that's pretty much it. That's what we're gonna do here for today. For you guys that's on Twitch, thanks for following us. Please follow us more. We'll have more, live videos to come and things like that. So yeah, please share the share the channel. Let people know that we're doing this. So spread the word. Tell a friend. Same thing for you guys that's on YouTube as well. Tell a friend about us. Please like and subscribe. It will really help the channel. So we're getting a lot of subscribers lately, and thank you subscribers, our loyal subscribers that's been watching us almost every day. So we appreciate it. And hey, it's over 2,000 videos that you get to watch. So check them out. If you like wrestling, if you like Bucks content, you'll like this page. So check out our past videos. Thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. Not Art from the Heart, but Toy Dimension. So check them out on Facebook. They got figures, collectibles, comic books, Funko Pops, and things like that. So, give them a check out. They, like I said, they got a Facebook page, and they also have a store in Milwaukee. So 5925 West North Avenue. So give them a check out. They're open Monday through Saturday, starting at 4 o'clock. And yeah, that would be pretty much it. Like I said, I'm starting, let's see, I believe it's October 10th. I believe that would be or is I think it's October 9th. I believe we will have the sorry, let me look at this. So yeah, it is October 10th. Okay, just making sure. So Thursday, October 10th, every Thursday, 10 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will be showing some shows that we were at, which we call this WFSO exclusive. We've been doing this for a while now, and just showing you like matches that we've been like that we saw at some indie shows, and there's some big names that you saw wrestle like that wrestle in the independent scenes and check them out. So we do this just because we want people that don't know if they want to watch like some indie wrestling in the area. You can check the ones that's going on in the area that we have. There's some in Milwaukee. There's some like out of the county. Just supporting like independent wrestling and get you guys to go opportunity to check them out. So they may surprise you, and you never know. Somebody that's in the independent scene could be a big star, like could be in AEW or something like that. Just like the recent signing of Chicago's own Heather Reckless, that she is now in TNA. So that would be interesting. Not getting that many Milwaukee wrestlers signed into like some contracts, so maybe that'll change pretty soon. You never know. But anyways, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Foul. Damn it. Solo home run by the Giants. So now it's 3-2. Okay, anywho, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, y'all have a good night for watching live. For whoever's watching, like the recorded, watch it during the day. Have a good day. Next time you'll see us will probably be Thursday. So until then, y'all have a good one and see you later.